Hello everyone, welcome to English Shorthand classes. Legal dictation. Get ready. Start. The habeas corpus case, according to many scholars, is a black mark on the rule of law. Stop. The case entails Dice's third principle of rule of law. Stop. The legal question in this case was whether there is any rule of law over and above the constitutional rule of law and whether there was any rule of law in India apart from Article 21 of the Constitution regarding right to life and personal liberty. Stop. A 5-judge bench with a majority of 4:1 going by strict interpretation held in the negative. Stop. The majority judges held that the Constitution is the mandate and the rule of law. They held that there cannot be any rule of law other than the constitutional rule of law, excluding moral conscience. They held that there cannot be any pre-constitution or post-constitution rule of law which can run counter to the rule of law embodied in the Constitution, nor can there be any rule of law to nullify the constitutional provisions during the time of emergency. The majority judges held that Article 21 is our rule of law regarding life and liberty. No other rule of law can have separate existence as a distinct right. The rule of law is not merely a catchword or incantation. It is not a law of nature consistent and invariable at all times and in all circumstances. There cannot be a brooding and omnipotent rule of law drawing in its effervescence the emergency provisions of the Constitution. Thus, they held that Article 21 is the sole repository of right to life and liberty, and during an emergency, the emergency provisions themselves constitute the rule of law. In a powerful dissent, Justice H.R. Khanna observed that rule of law is the antithesis of arbitrariness. Rule of law is now the accepted form of all civilized societies. Everywhere it is identified with the liberty of the individual. It seeks to maintain a balance between the opposing notions of individual liberty and public order. In every state, the problem arises of reconciling human rights with the requirements of public interest. Such harmonizing can only be attained by the existence of independent courts which can hold the balance between citizen and the state and compel governments to conform to the law. With the Constitution 44th Amendment Act 1978, it has been laid down that even during emergency, Article 20 and 21 will not be suspended. According to me, Justice Khanna, with due respect to his high moral conscience, has not given a judgment in consonance with the rule of law. His lordship has, on the other hand, tried to place the judiciary over and above the rule of law. During emergency, that was the rule of law that Article 21 is suspended. Creating rule of law above the Constitution will create huge implications. Whatever be the case, the Austinian sense of jurisprudence does apply in the present case, and the majority judges have not decided wrongly. Though now it remains only an academic question, but if a law does not seem to be morally rich, then it is the job of the legislature to amend it and not the judiciary to come up with its own new law which is non-existent and against the existing law. Stop.